game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and
so here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Mets have decided to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Kilmame is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
I got 3-1.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and he misses it.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mike Soroka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosario
lays off 1-0. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, no left fielder.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
First pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Well, a close play at third that time, but he really used his speed to make it first to third on that base hit. Show track tells us he was really moving, and it seems like that made all the difference. So here's Pete Alonso. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and 0. Here it is. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. How about that? One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hanley Ramirez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've had an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
To the plate now, Mike Soroka, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, J.D. Davis. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ramos.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
So here's
Number
Jeff
6.
McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strike out there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the count will be full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt,
and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning. Now
another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Acuna digs in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Strike taken up in the zone. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now that the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Looking at his career totals, Ozuna has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Cespedes. 0-1, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Pete Alonso will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a hard liner, but foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 2, full count. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. On a line to shortstop.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 delivery. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1.
Now that
looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In there, 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Franklin Killerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Franklin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, But now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. He'll go to the bag for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 New York. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A shot down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is in. The offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Will Smith takes the ball here now as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Will Smith.
J.D. Davis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Riley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batter, number
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Kilome. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitter. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off to the break.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Austin
Digging in once again, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 23, Adam Duvall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
A new
please.
pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Fernando Rodney.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0-1 the count.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Conforto is right there, one down.
The left fielder.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Rosario's got it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow! Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Mets lead it 3-0. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. At the plate, J.D. Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Davis.
From the stretch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And they're runners at the corners now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves nothing. Justin Wilson will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Dominic Smith will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 2. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Count, 0-2. Nope.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing as a pitcher. You think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Jake Marisnick is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Brandon Nimmo is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing
standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. With runners in scoring position this season, Ozuna is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Nick Markakis will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Markakis.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in 1. Grounded back up the middle. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Franklin Kilome earns the win, his 2nd, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.